Coming to you live from a morning show hosted by Ben and James that actually has Ben and James on it for once. It's Good Morning Moonbase. With your host, James Turner.
That's me! Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Moonbase, to you and all who celebrate. After a couple weeks away, I have returned. Or maybe a week away. I honestly don't remember anymore. Too many things have happened. Everything is fine. Hey, just before we get into introducing our guest this morning, I want to thank all of you and all of your support, whether it be over at the Patreon at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun, becoming a subscriber here on twitch.tv, supporting us over on our many YouTube channels, including the main one, the magic one, the tabletop one, the magic one. I already said that. The video game one, the replay one, the Graham vlog one. That's so many YouTube channels. And, of course, over at the store.loadingreadyrun.com. Back up and running. Fairly minimal stuff right now, but go check it out. Maybe there's something there that you would enjoy spending your dollary dues on. All right. Today, my guest is a Loading Ready Run crew member. Well, that's good. In Road Quest, he was a passenger in Gandalf, the Pontiac Sunfire. Since 2016, he has co-hosted Let's Nope. He is the main planner for AFK, and he also appears on Crossing the Streams, Loading Ready Live, pre-release streams, as well in Crap Shots, Commodore Hustle, and Friday Nights. As of 2025, he is also a part of Is This Your Card and Good Morning Moonbase. His Tuesdays are rather busy. Literally says his Tuesdays are rather busy. He has appeared in Desert Bus for Hope, starting with Desert Bus for Hope 9. That was like 10 years ago. He first learned about Lur through his work through the improv group Synoptic Chaos, which included Brendan Beach Deary, Ian Horner, Heather Deary, and Coriander Dickinson. Following the rousing success of a segment from Desert Bus 10, he started creating a YouTube series called Who the Hell? Under his own YouTube channel, where he described characters from fictional media using increasingly silly nicknames. After 3 episodes, the series was picked up as a feature. I like how you've worded that. The series was picked up as a feature on the Loading Ready Run YouTube channel. Fun trivia, he was born deaf in one ear. He has several pets, including snakes, a dog, and a cat. And he really needs to go feed his Neopet. It's Ben Ulmer!
Well, I'm glad Andrew was able to slide somebody $5 to put that last bit in.
What's the deal with the Neopets?
Hello. I have 2 Neopets.
Okay.
Connected to a Neopet account. One is Andrew Ferguson and one is Serge Yeager. Serge never messages me about it, but Andrew, I would say on a monthly basis will text me.
Really?
And tell me to go feed him.
And do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Although actually I haven't in a while because I don't play the game. I don't have any money on the account and thus nothing left to feed. And it would require me to go to the giant omelet that you get a free omelet every day.
Okay.
And that just requires way too much effort.
That's fair.
Yeah. So that's funny. That's on there. Hello.
Ben's here.
Dude, it's weird to be on this side of the thing.
So, I'm trying to... Okay, so after Desert Bus... Yeah, I only missed 1 week, right? And you missed that week as well, right?
Yeah, I
Last
missed 2
week?
weeks. I missed
Right,
the
you
week
weren't here
after
for
Desert Bus.
which was Jordan.
Yeah, and then...
But I was here for that. And then last week, both of you and I were not here.
Yeah, because I was sick last week.
Yeah, and I had an appointment. And so Paul has been running tech 3 weeks now in a row.
Yeah.
And Graham hosted last week with Alex. Hey, look, there's Paul.
Hello. Hey.
Tiny
what up,
Paul. All right. So we got a fun show. All sorts of good shenanigans planned.
That's good. I realized that I was like, oh, right. I should come up with a bit. And then I'm like, but I can't really make like a quiz or anything.
I thought I had an idea like a couple days ago that we would each make a quiz about each other.
Ah, okay. You should
And
have
I
told me that because
forgot.
I had one.
Yeah, and I just completely forgot.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I realize that I want to save that for when you're sitting in this chair.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because I mean, I don't want to, not to spoil it or anything like that, but I wanted to make a quiz that was, did James Turner create this Pokemon?
That might be something we're going to be doing a little later, minus the James Turner part.
Oh, okay. I can tell you no for most of them. I haven't designed any Pokemon.
All right, that's fair. First question: did everybody who's ever appeared on Prof's show get a sweater?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
because
and
I've
it's really
noticed
comfy.
like
I'm not a hoodie guy.
Yeah,
but
I know.
it's a comfy as hell hoodie. It arrived just as I got back from our cottage vacation, which was great because I got sick. So if you're somebody who wants to get sick in a hoodie,
it's a good hoodie.
It's a good hoodie to get sick in. It's really comfy.
I've noticed over the last like 2 or 3 weeks, just all of our Magic Creator friends who have I know appeared on Shuffle Up and Play or whatever have been rocking that, and I was like, that he must have just sent everybody a sweater. Right?
Yeah, he sent us Prof sent us he just he DM'd me and was like, fill this out. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. And so yeah, it was like I got this 2 shirts and a toque.
Nice.
I will say though, I should have read it better because one of them is an oversized shirt. And so I just ordered them all in my regular size.
So
and
they're
the
very
oversized
large.
shirt, I'm swimming in it, which made Nicole go, "Yeah, sleep shirt." So, but they're good shirts. Good merch. Good job, Prof.
It's a good looking hoodie.
It's a good color.
I like
it
the
too.
I like the color.
The problem is I have sweatpants that are like almost identical color.
You should have worn that.
I don't like being like in one big tracksuit.
No, it doesn't generally work.
But so it's
well.
like, you know, in the middle of the night when I got to take like the dog down to pee or whatever. That's
what you're rocking?
This is what I'm rocking. So yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, as is tradition, we start with cereal, and you've picked a good one.
I'm so excited.
I mean, you went as candy as you can get because today we're eating frickin'
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
I wore the correct socks for this.
Oh, damn. You were that's sick. Do you have like a branded sock for most of your favorite candy brands?
Yes, absolutely. You don't?
I mean, I have funky socks, but I go through socks so quickly that I tend to not buy fancy ones anymore.
That's fair.
I just get big packs.
Yep. No, that's fair.
I'm hard on my socks.
So why are we eating Reese's Puffs?
Because this was so I come from a family with a single dad. And my dad was very much not a like he was not like you can just eat junk food all the time, right? But like he was raising two boys, right? So he was kind of just like, if this causes you to shut up and like not complain about what we're eating in the morning, then hell yeah. And so this was the go-to breakfast that my brother and I loved. Like, I mean, I'm also a plain Cheerios guy, but I think we already did plain Cheerios.
I think Alex did that last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, plain Cheerios I think are the best of the Cheerios in my opinion. But I'm a big Reese's Puffs enjoyer.
What a weird, like, those are two very opposite ends.
Yeah.
Alex did Cheerios last week, but Alex's addition was in combining. It was like milk plus table cream.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
I think it worked out to be it worked out to be about 5 or 6%.
That's wild.
Milk.
There's some richness to it.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, the point of the bit is that you're doing like people's favorite breakfast or favorite cereal.
Yeah.
Right. So like when they're doing it, if that's what they would like to have, that makes sense. But I am very much a firm believer in I like the bit when you're like, what's your favorite cereal? And someone goes, Cheerios, and you buy a box of Cheerios.
Yeah.
I like all the fancy bits that we've been doing and whatnot, but it's nice to just take a box, put it in the bowl, and put some milk in here.
I still can't believe nobody has done CTC. Like, we haven't done a Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh God, I've never.
Like, how?
I've never heard an acronym.
No.
I've never.
CTC.
God, I'm not cool enough for it.
Yeah, I didn't know you were on such a close terms with Cinnamon Toast Crunch that you just.
I don't think I've ever had this before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
it
it
tastes.
taste
Oh
like-
my God, that's so sweet.
It's the bomb, man.
Oh my god.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like, and then, you know, it's got the right amount, I mean, it's got more than the right amount of sugar, I'm sure. I don't actually know what the deets on this bad boy are. But yeah, I would have no problem waking up in the morning, eating this, heading off to school.
So per 1 cup, I probably gave us a cup and a half. 160 calories, 12 grams of sugar. Decent amount of sodium.
Now, Ben, have you bought this? You know, now that you're at a time when you're buying cereal for yourself, do you eat this at all? Do you buy this for yourself?
I did occasionally. I'm not really a cereal in the morning guy these days. I'm a bread and peanut butter guy. But what I do is I do toast, and I like my bread to be super lightly toasted. I'm like, if it starts getting like a darker brown, it's too much for me.
You just want warm bread.
I want warm bread. I want slightly warmed bread. Yeah, that's like got a little bit of a crunch to it. And then I do butter, like a layer of butter, and then peanut butter over top of that. And that was a thing that my grandma used to always do.
What kind of bread?
Sourdough. I get the
Fancy.
Portofino sourdough.
Oh, damn.
That's our go-to bread. I get it because it lasts for a long time.
That's fair.
Because like I have 2 pieces in a day.
I mean, so these are basically, to me, these are like Reese flavored corn pops kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
same like
because
it's the same same presentation, right?
Jordan did corn pops.
Right. Because this is General Mills.
Jordan and Heather.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is finally we're away from Kellogg's.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's just something nice about the little spheres, as opposed to, I don't know, any of these like other sharp flavor or sharp shapes that all these cereals have. You did a lot. Is this how much you normally do for cereal?
I think I went a little more than
Yeah,
normal.
I was like, I feel like I'm eating for longer than I normally do. Do you have breakfast usually before you do this?
No. I'm not a big breakfast guy on like weekdays.
Right.
Normally I'll like I have a coffee first thing, and then I'll generally have something like around 10,
Okay.
but not this early generally.
I like to do big ass breakfast, skip lunch. Maybe have a snack, and then nice dinner. And then dessert. I became a dessert guy in like the past couple of years.
Yep.
Says the
Never
guy-
was.
Says the guy who grew up eating Reese's Puffs for breakfast. I really like dessert.
That's because I start my day with it, Paul.
Yeah.
I don't need to end it too. That'd be excess.
Yeah, the pandemic definitely turned me into more of a dessert guy.
Really? What about the pandemic did that to you?
Just being home all the time and like
It's
You
like,
know.
there are a lot of things you can blame the pandemic for. I don't know about like eating dessert.
well, just developing more of a sweet tooth. I found like I always enjoyed Lord Oscar depression. I mean, it was a weird time, and so we were like, and sweet treat, let's go, and it
You're at a point in your life where you need to maybe rein it in when you're just ordering blizzards
Yeah.
via Skip.
So I do.
Oh, so do I.
Nicole and I do, but it's
Yeah.
made infinitely worse by the fact that you know where I live, and you know where the Dairy Queen is.
Wait, that is worse.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It ain't far.
Oh, that's very funny. That's a good point. Yeah, we
Not
tried,
to dox
we tried.
myself.
Well, there's a bunch of Dairy Queens in this city. They'll never figure it
I'll
out.
never figure it out.
They're not that smart.
Yeah, so I've gotten to the point now where I make sure that we get like a ice cream pint or something from the grocery store every week.
just to have.
Just to stop, because it's like blizzards ain't cheap.
No,
dude.
Especially
There's
when
so
you want to
much-
order them via Skip.
I'm like,
You're-
you
like-
got to be down with getting 2 small blizzards for $30.
Yeah.
That's where we're at in
And
2025.
sometimes you have
dog.
to, you know?
Yeah, and I think maybe that is where I will agree that the Pandini weighed in on it, right? We just became a little bit more complicit with going, yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna order from Skip, why not get like some like really nice ice cream sandwiches from Cold Comfort or something? Like
Yeah, because I want a
get
Blizzard.
something that at least you start like the starting thing is quite expensive, so the delivery fee doesn't seem quite so nasty.
I mean, the real trick is you just order dinner as well.
So I had this. I was sort of talking about this yesterday when I'm on my home stream, but I don't think that artisanal equates to better. And a lot of people, like to me, for example, the best pizza is the pizza that's delivered to me, and like when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Right. And standard pizza, for example. Best pizza in the city, in my opinion, hands down.
Very
but
good.
they don't deliver.
It's true.
So the best pizza to me in Victoria has become Serena's, because it's really good
Interesting.
pizza and they deliver. And so that so in the case of this, if the Cold Comfort place delivers, then sure. But also sometimes you just want the crap.
Yeah.
Nicole and I, my partner, are still like people who are like, when we're going on a road trip or we're doing something early in the morning, we're stopping for those McDonald's hash browns.
Yeah.
Like that's just
Yeah, man.
that's just goodness.
That's why
right
this
there.
stuff exists. It's
Yeah.
great. All right. Well, that was good.
Yeah, what's your take on it? Like, how do you feel? This is
I-
your first time having them.
Yeah, it's sweet and it tastes like Reese. So like I'm in. I don't think I want to be eating that every day.
Do you still? Where does it rank on the cereals?
God,
that you
I don't
have
know.
on
I
your
need to
list?
do that.
I'd love to see like your tier list.
It's
for them.
the real question is how long is that going to last in the like
Dude, Beach goes through these things
in the
like-
kitchen?
yeah. I'm pretty sure Beach by volume these days is like 20%
cereal left over
I mean,
from
he-
this. Yeah.
I feel like he's one of the only one of us that actually like habitually eats cereal like at home.
I mean, generally speaking, I'm kind of with you. I'm not a big cereal guy. Like, that's just not really what I eat anymore. And if I were to eat cereal, it probably wouldn't be that, but it was very good.
Do you ever? So cereal, I feel like is one of those foods too that like when you're like, oh, like I don't really want to make like a big meal or something like that. Like I don't want to do like a big cooking or anything like that. But you're like, oh, I'm hungry and it's like lunch or whatever. My dad would be like, well, make yourself a bowl of cereal, and I'm like, no. Cereal breakfast.
Yep.
I'm not just like it's not a meal replacement
No,
or like
I
an
agree.
easy
I
meal.
100% agree with you.
And they're just like they're like have a piece of toast. And I'm
like
no.
Ashley is a big cereal person. She has a bowl of cereal most mornings, and like reasonably healthy cereal. But it means we always have cereal in the house. And whenever I 8, 9 o'clock at night or whatever, I'm like, I'm hungry. We don't have anything. It's just like, have a bowl of cereal. I'm like, no. You drink terrible milk. We only have 1% in the house, and that's just water. That's just water. And 2,
I'm so sorry.
I
You
just
live
don't
like
like.
that?
Yeah.
This explains so much.
But also, I just don't. Yeah, I agree. Cereal, not a meal replacement.
Yeah. We have a constant stream of Fruit Loops at our house because we've got the Costco hookup in through Nicole's family, which doesn't equate to like cool meats or anything like that. It's always just like, here's
Loop.
the family size Fruit Loops thing, and we're like, Phil,
Cool.
we haven't made it through the
last
one, right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, there will be times where we just can't fit it, so we leave the big thing of Fruit Loops in the car, and it just goes from place to place. And frequently we, because Nicole works at a veterinary clinic, we will get like people, when their animals pass away, will donate their food and stuff to clinics and stuff, so we got to do like a trip to like an SPCA or whatever. There have been a couple of times where we were like dropping off the stuff to them, and then I've also handed them the Fruit Loops and went, no, wait, sorry.
That's
'Cause it's
ours.
like all just in the same pile.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I'm a 2%
Yeah,
guy
2%.
through and through.
That's it.
there's been, especially since we've had the cereal at the office, there's been a few times, especially just because our streaming schedule, our nighttime streams go 5 to 8. Sometimes it's like 4:30 and I'm kind of hungry and like a little bit of cereal help me get through until
That's fair.
a late dinner.
Yeah.
It is. Chat, I saw it in chat. It is people kibble.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
But we're civilized.
I mean,
We have a
kinda.
spoon.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right. Well, I think that's enough cereal talk for today. As I have done for a few people over the course of this show, testing their specialized knowledge.
Oh, I'm curious what you think I am specialized in.
I mean, there's only the one. There's the one. There's only the one
Ulmer
thing.
only knows one thing.
I associate Ben Ulmer with knowing one thing, and that is who's that Pokemon.
Ghastly.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so.
yeah. All right.
So you can see how this game looks, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to worry. You're gonna pull from every generation.
Okay.
We're going to go to easy
Yeah.
because we're going to go through every difficulty, and you're going to do 3 from each.
Oh.
You want me to
okay.
start? You want me to start it easy?
Yeah, start
This
it
is
easy.
interesting. I don't think I don't think I've done this one, but I do a daily Pokemon silhouette.
So you might need to refresh, Paul, to get to the easy now. Now the easy is very.
I see.
Just hit. I don't know.
I said it.
Yeah,
I
but
said
it doesn't
ghastly.
count. It doesn't count. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
count. All right. So
That's Archidon.
all right. I mean, this is
or
the
no,
easy
sorry,
one.
Duraludon.
All right.
Sorry.
So we have spelling on forgiving. So hopefully for Paul, that's a little bit easier. Sound is on because that's important, and
Yeah.
we're gonna do 3 from each and see how you do. So
Yeah.
Sorry, you say Pteralodon?
Duraludon. Duralladon. I want to say. Bam.
So I have another thing open that has like autocomplete
Yeah.
Pokemon names.
nice.
This-
Okay.
This is great. I'm having a ball. This is Marcargo.
Marcargo?
Yeah.
All right. 2 for 2.
This is Cresselia. It's a mythical Pokemon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
CR.
You want to know where my weak point is, though? Could not tell you. I could from CRESS. There you go.
Nice. All right. So now we're on to normal.
I can't like be like that. This generation. I can't
Oh,
look
yeah,
at a
yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
and instantly identify the generation it's
Oh,
from.
I guess we have to do it before.
You can just say I don't know.
This is Terrakion.
I mean that works too.
The Terra.
All right. You get it. You get an extra
whatever.
bonus one on the easy. All right. So now I think it goes silhouette.
Ooh. Okay.
Now
So
it's
this is
Silhouette.
Spirit Tomb.
Okay.
Spirit Tomb.
All one word.
He's like a little dude in a rock.
What the?
He's a ghost.
Okay. Okay.
You can do this one.
I mean, I think that's Spiro.
No! That's Pidgey.
Pidgey.
That's Pidgey, dog. P-I-D.
DGY.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, Pidgey.
All right. All right. Okay. So now go to Ultra. Oh, okay.
This is Guzzlord.
Yeah. So
So
click
yeah,
Ultra and
Ultra,
then yeah.
Do you?
Put
Oh
in
wait, can you? Oh, it's probably not going to do. God, I wish I could show you. You need to find. You need to Google search Guzzlord anime cry in the show in the actual anime.
The sound it makes?
It's Guzzlord. This is Guzzlord from my favorite generation. And he in the anime he's just a guy going ah. It's just a guy screaming. Straight up a guy screaming.
All right. So now we're on to Ultra.
Yep.
Now
Where
it's pixelated, I guess.
pixelated silhouette.
Yeah, this is Feebas. Feebas.
I mean, it seems like in some cases the silhouette is what people are used to seeing.
Yep.
This is Snubbull. Snubull.
See, I said Ben knows his Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it's double B. I think it's just single B.
It should be
UL.
fine. We're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm gonna go to master now for the
Yeah.
next. so
After this one, well, that's Drifblim. Drift.
Oh, not drift.
Yeah. That'd be two on the nose. Yeah.
All right. All right. So now we're on to Master.
Oh.
It's like teeny?
I think it gets smaller and it's still pixelated.
Or it's like cropped.
Maybe it's I don't know what the
Oh.
Yeah, you can get closer.
Okay, hold on. I actually got to like walk up. I can barely see it. Oh, it is like I think it's cut off a little bit.
Oh, is it the back view from a battle? A silhouette of the back view.
I don't know. I think maybe it is. It's like them from behind. I feel like this is like the Rowlet generation. So like Dartrix from behind, the second gen for Rowlix. Okay, so it's the silhouette from behind in battle. Okay, so that's Aerodactyl.
Yeah. I knew that one. Damn it.
AERO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh my boy, Charge-a-Bug.
What?
Hell yeah.
That's
He's
just-
a little
Just
battery.
it's just a square.
Yeah, man.
literally a
That's
square.
Charge-a-Bug.
God damn it.
Charge a bug.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hate it. Okay, so now
Oh,
we're
the
on to the
cries.
sounds. Yeah.
Okay. Hit me.
One more.
Hit me. Oh god. This I will fail. I'm so terrible with cries. Hit me again.
And some of them are like from the Game Boy era where they couldn't really even do that many different noises.
Again. Dude, I don't know. Let's do like man, I don't know, Ursa Ring. Like I couldn't tell you.
Ursa Ring like
Yeah.
that.
No. Hit me with the I don't know. No. Ursaluna! Oh my god! I was so tremendously close.
Oh man.
Is that the? Is
I
that
was
the,
so
like-
close.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Oh my god.
Again. Oh, this has got to be like a core fish or like a god. I don't know. I'm so bad at it. Yeah, I do like core fish or like a surskit or something like that. It could be like a bug as well. Let's do core fish. CORPHISH.
No.
Try Spupa. SPEU or WPA. EU. Yeah.
SPEWPA.
PA. No, I don't know. No idea. Could not tell you by cries. There are a couple I do know. Vibrava, yeah.
All right,
Mid stage.
one
more. Oh, hold on.
Ooh. Go again.
Knowing nothing about it, that sounds sort of buggy. Sounds like a bug, but I don't know.
Can you hit me again? Can you try Plusle or Minum? So Plusle, PLU.
Oh, I was like, that's a Pokemon?
Yeah.
Plus.
Plus LE. Or Minun, which is MINUN.
MINUN.
Yeah. No. I don't know. We could just keep going down like the various rodents. Pachirisu, maybe. Like. Yeah. No idea. I can't. That cries are people who Sinistede. No shot. I would have in the same ballpark. I'm pretty happy with how I did.
You kind of crushed everything other than the calls.
Hey, can I do one more master?
All right.
I think the
We'll go back to Master. Anybody?
Whoa,
got this one?
hold on. Go back. Do it again. Oh my god, is this cryogonal
That sounds like what would make.
or like Diancie? No,
Alright,
try Diancie. DIA
Diancie?
with an E. No, sorry, IE.
Oh.
Or fuck. It's like the little rock. Oh, Carbink. Carbink. Damn it. Oh, I'm so close. It's like it's like a rock. It's something that you find in a cave.
Hear it one more time.
Yeah.
I wish this this is on the like.
Can you
forgiving
try
spelling.
Diancie again? Or
It's on the forgiving spelling, but I wish it actually like
it would
said
show
whether
you?
that is a Pokemon,
Yeah.
like whether I have a close enough.
All right, I don't know.
All right, well,
God,
let's
I'm gonna be so mad about this. Oh, never mind.
terrify.
All right, there you go.
Last one.
Oh, that's Bruxish. Yeah, I'm back on top. Let's go. All right.
I mean, I guess-
that's not Zatu or Natu. It's Sigilif. Sigi. No, SI.
Oh,
GI. Sigilif with a Y.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the view that you normally see the Pokemon, right? Is from behind. So I guess that makes sense.
I
That
think that's Rockruff or Litleo. Anyways,
There you go.
nicely done.
thank you.
I'm impressed. You knew your Pokemon.
I mean, as we talked about it mentioned at the beginning, you know, you probably don't actually spend that much time listening to Pokemon games if you're, have
No, but
issues
there's a lot of unremarkable cries, as you've kind of heard, like
Yeah.
through there, and there are a bunch of ones that do like stick out, right? Like I feel like if for a lot of Pokemon fans, if you mention, I think probably Kricketune is probably the most popular one, which is just like this bug that goes like whoop when it comes out, and that's like the most popular of them. Yeah, I mean. A lot of Pokemon players do hit a point too where like it just you don't need to identify anything by a cry.
Well, yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's not really. Are they still like an important? Like, are they still a big aspect of the game?
No, and I mean I will say there was a thing that they did for a while where Pikachu and Eevee started to become just like voice acted, right? Like they would have a voice actor come in and do their.
But
their
they can
cries
still
and
only say
stuff.
their name.
Yeah. But it would be really weird because, like, everything else... Because they continue to this day, if they make a new Pokemon, it's a bit crushed kind of, like, sound effect, like the old days, right?
Oh, okay.
But then it would be side by side with these, like, voice-acted Pikachus and stuff like that. So in the most recent one, ZA, they actually just gave them both back their old cries. for the game
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
And it is actually kind of cool in the most recent game where they are just kind of, like... You hear a cry and you do go, wait, I think I know who that is, and you get to turn around and you're like, okay, somewhere around here there's a Pikachu in a bush, right? And
Right,
you have
right.
to go look for it.
so you
and
can
stuff,
identify it.
Yeah.
All right. I have no idea.
Your mic's
Your
not
mic's
on.
off, Paul.
Oh, sorry. I can't really test this without it going out onto the broadcast, but
Okay.
I have a thing here that says guzzlordscream.mp3.
Oh, great, perfect.
So I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That is his cry in the anime.
It just yells.
He's just the guy going, "Ah!"
If I was walking in the tall grass and I heard that, I would not turn around and go
No.
looking for
Well,
that.
so Guzzlord is part of a grouping of Pokemon called Ultra Beasts.
Okay.
That they are Pokemon from another dimension.
Another dimension.
Okay.
another
Yeah,
dimension,
and so
another dimension.
they travel through what's called ultra wormholes and like fractures in reality to come be in the Poke world. That's for my favorite generation, Sun and Moon.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Man, Pokemon, man.
I mean, at a certain point when you've literally made Pokemon God, which they did in the 4th generation, they
Oh,
had
really?
to. Yeah,
No.
they went to that well real quick. Then they're like, well, where do we go now, right? And so
I wonder if they wish they had maybe made like less Pokemon to start. Like they
Maybe
set them.
yeah.
you're
Well,
like,
they
151, 152. You got to settle down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like if
Well,
they.
if we hadn't established that every single game adds 150 or whatever.
Well, it doesn't, and that's the
Yeah.
thing, right? Is like usually what a Pokemon generation will do is it'll be like 50 to 60 pre-existing ones from past generations, and then they'll maybe add like 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
more. Black and White, the 5th generation, was the first one to go like, no, we're just gonna do a full dex of new things.
Yeah. But but have they slowed down again now? Where they're like maybe because there's like over 1,000 Pokemon.
Yes.
Now, right?
Yeah. Yes. More or less. I mean, what Pokemon has tended to do now, instead, which I prefer way more, is they do different variations.
Right. They do like the regional.
They do a regional variant, or in the current case of Pokemon Z and ZA, is they went back to the Mega Evolution where they take Pokemon who either maybe were a little underloved or whatever, and then they give it like a battle evolution that they can evolve into. It's like going Super Saiyan kind of a thing for a Pokemon, right?
I vastly prefer that to the Terrastalize, it gets a stupid hat version.
Actually, now, so if we are just talking about Pokemon, I mean, I don't want to. I don't.
No, just talk about Pokemon.
Have you seen Mega Starmie?
No.
Oh,
So-
that's just a guy with legs.
It kind
just
of,
legs,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like Mega Starmie looks just like if you were trying to do like OG Japanese Sentai like monster, Power Rangers-y kind of thing, and it's just a guy in a suit. Where it's Starmie, the Starmie, from classic Kanto, but the front 2 leggies are a little bit longer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Mega Starmie.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
is.
exact image I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's just Starmie but long.
And like you can see that they've like articulated the 4 to look like arms with joints and
Yep.
legs with joints.
Yep, and so a lot of people have done the like SpongeBob Patrick Star kind of drawing of this with like it in fishnets and high heels. and
Oh
stuff.
no. Oh no.
Yeah, there's a couple. This generation of megas are some of them are they're definitely a little weirder and goofier, I think, than the first iteration. There are some real banger ones, but that's where I'm at. And like so, my favorite gen, which is Gen 7. That was the first gen to do the variants, the regional variants.
Yeah.
So it's like in Alola, which is the region there, they have different colored Rattatas, for example. They're black instead of purple.
I remember
Or they have different typings and stuff.
when Heather was on the show, we had that.
Oh yes,
You
yeah,
did the
yeah,
quiz, and there were some variants in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I mean, it's funny because like Minecraft kind of has done the same thing, where they were like, okay, we've added a lot of new mobs over the years, but how about instead of doing that more, we just reskin some of the existing ones in different biomes.
Yeah.
So now you have like 3 different kinds of cows and 3 different kinds of chickens, and it just like
And the variants will also in Pokemon will have like different abilities and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
it'll be different types and stuff is kind of the big thing, and they'll have a different look and all that kind of jazz. But I think it's just easier for people to keep track of it.
I mean, yeah, like it's one of those things where it's just like if your game is running as long as Minecraft or Pokemon or WoW, I guess would be another one. Like there's only so many things you can do that kind of feel like they fit the universe before you start running up against the wall and you're like, okay, we either need to get hella goofy, which I think every one of them has done.
Yep.
Or let's scale back a little bit and just like reskin a couple things and let people enjoy things that they know and love.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
are used to.
a lot of people, I think the one that Pokemon gets clowned on the most is, I think Klefki is probably the most clowned on Pokemon because it's the keys.
The key,
The
yeah.
key, the living keys or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, brother, Mr. Mime is in Gen 1. That thing's a travesty. You know?
Yeah, when things just start becoming,
It's more
like,
that the ones that are just like it's a Pokeball and then it's a Pokeball.
Yeah,
with the-
Voltorb has
Yeah.
existed
It's
since
a
the beginning,
Pokeball
right?
with the red and the white flipped.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's and yeah, I like Klefki. I don't think there's any Pokemon that I look at that I'm like, this thing sucks. Right?
I mean-
there are ones that I'm like,
yeah. Like,
yeah.
are the keys part of it, or
no,
is it collecting it?
It's the key ring and the little thing on top, and it collects keys.
It just likes keys.
It just
It
likes
collects
keys.
its favorite keys and
Yeah,
stuff.
it just happens to look like a key ring.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think the ice cream cone is more of a.
Or just
To me, it's like it's just it's just a living ice cream cone.
Well, it's your fault. That
I
it
know,
exists.
I know.
James Turner
I know.
created the Vanilla line.
or the literal pile of garbage.
Trubbish is great.
Trubbish is awesome.
Nobody's. I think Trubbish hits that point where there's definitely a little bit of like nihilism in everybody, that everybody feels like a bag of garbage and can appreciate a bag of garbage.
Yeah.
So,
It's just that the danger in the world of Pokemon is that literally anything you encounter could be a sentient creature.
and that's a big part of it. And I don't know, 'cause I don't
like
of
even
all the
electricity could
Yeah.
be sentient.
of all the Pokemon stuff that I consume, I watch very little of the anime, if not any. Right? It's just like it is just not a thing that I'm really that interested in. And so I don't know if they've actually like broken into it and described it, but it's just like they really, at least in the games, they don't get into where does the food come from. Like sometimes they'll like dip into it, like people definitely drink like tank milk and stuff like that, but like. If I'm eating beef, am I eating a Tauros kind of a thing? Like,
right? Am I eating the Pokemon?
you know, and it's just like what, and nobody addresses that. It's like this book I'm reading could be a Pokemon. This door I'm opening could be a Pokemon. Like, how do we know? You know,
Especially in like the recent games, like making sandwiches and getting food and stuff is actually like a fairly big part of the game.
yeah. Like Farfetch'd carries around a leek, so I guess vegetables exist, but like some vegetables are sentient too. You know. And like they'll do things like they'll have food that comes from Pokemon but doesn't necessarily kill the Pokemon to eat.
Right.
You know, but yeah, I think it is canon, and it's gotten to the point where people have made animations. There's like there's a very well done animation of someone properly preparing a chikorita, and it's like cutting it like a radish kind of thing, like limbs, and it's just like, and it is just a vegetable, right? But yeah, it's a strange universe that they decided. I guess
they just ignore the.
It's a
food
utopia,
part.
right?
Yeah,
You don't dive into any of that kind of stuff.
They figured it out, which is kind of fun. I mean, Paul, are you up to date on Pluribus?
Mostly.
And the food related.
Not the most recent episode, so I might be missing something.
Okay, then I'm not going to get into it. But
Okay.
it's just it reminds me of that, so we won't get into that. All right. If you have not watched the show, by the way, you should watch the show.
I've seen it.
It's really good.
I have moved to a non-subscription model in my TV and movie viewing, in the sense that like. I just found that like Netflix and all those ones weren't giving me what I needed, and the shows that I did enjoy always got canceled. So I pirate everything, and I hang out on, and I have a long list of people's Plexes. That I'm,
nice.
I do appreciate how excited people get about sharing their Plex server.
Yeah.
I posted in our friend Slack. I was just like, hey, all right, I'm moving to no subscriptions. Who's got a Plex server? And it was like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
So now I've got like a list. The only thing I will say about Plex, and I know it's mainly because they want like plausible deniability about what they're doing, is that you can't just go can't click library and it's everyone's libraries like all grouped into one. You have to go to each person's thing individually.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a little annoying. But I think if you did do that, it's like they are. Talking to people and they're just like, how is this legal? And it's like, well, having a server full of media is not illegal.
No.
The actual act of piracy is what people get pissed off about, right?
Yeah.
But once you have it, like,
You're good.
no one says anything. And I think that's how Plex kind of gets to survive in that.
Yeah.
sort
Well,
of world.
Plex is just
it's just a media
it's just
host.
software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like so.
Software couldn't be illegal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
exactly.
I did the cost benefit against how much would it cost me to get a 2 terabyte Google Drive, which I do just want to turn into a like an SSD or something at some point, and like a subscription to that and a subscription to NordVPN. Those two combined are cheaper. We're cheaper when I got them because I got like a 73% discount because NordVPN goes on discount all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Those two
We're
combined.
100% not sponsored by NordVPN.
No, not at all. But I got a 2-year subscription for $120. Plus the Google Drive subscription is cheaper than the standard Netflix subscription.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah.
You do. I will say you do for people who feel like they need to like go down and like they like the idea of going down like a big library of things that are just there, so you don't have to think about what you want and you get to get surprised by a thing. You do miss out on that. You have to consciously be like, oh, okay, this show's coming out. I got to go get that and put it on the thing and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that's where I've moved. So
Yeah, we
Pluribus
definitely-
is on like 4 of those people's things, and so I definitely got
it's
to
easy
check it
enough
out.
to find. Yeah. Cool. All right. What did you bring for us to do?
What did I bring?
What activity
So
did you bring?
I mean, we've done this before on the show, and I brought it to. It has become my favorite dull. It's my dull in the day.
Okay.
But it's great because even Paul wasn't 100% knowledgeable on it. I brought myself, and I brought Scrandle.
Scrandle.
It's time for food crimes, everybody. Yeah, chat already knew. So this is what I like to do every single morning with my chat. By the way, I didn't see this yesterday, so I don't know if somebody can tell me when this happened. I've never seen Super Scrandle, so maybe we could do that after. I have no idea what that is. Apparently, it's some new thing in limited time beta. So
All right.
So
But,
we're gonna do the daily.
yeah, so if you're not familiar, what's going to happen? You can click that, Paul. So what's going to happen is it's going to put up 2 foods, and on this first one, we get to contribute and vote. And we're going to be trying to guess which of the 2 things put up against each other we think more Scrandlers have picked for, has the higher approval rating. So in this one, we get to put in our votes. So we've got the strawberry daiquiri on the left.
Is that how much is that? 14.
Oh, actually, hey Paul, can you refresh the page? If we go back to the front, go down to settings. There, you can actually change it to CAD in the currency.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I learned this recently. Yeah.
Nice.
Difficulty evil. We don't seem.
No, evil mode. I thought it would be cool. It just inverts the colors, like it puts it into photo negative mode, and it's like,
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay. So okay. We get to put up different votes. So I feel like it's the carne asada tacos.
I mean,
This is
yeah.
which is better
It's which one
or a
it's
better deal.
Well, so it's which one we think more people are going to think is the good one.
Yeah.
So in this case, though, this is the bonus round, so we get to put our vote in.
Oh, I see.
So we can vote for carne asada tacos as obviously being the better thing.
It is absolutely the
Such
better
a
thing.
tiny.
Because
It's
that is
a tiny burger for
awful
12
Yeah.
bucks.
Or 3 tacos for $4.50.
It's price per taco.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So
price
it'd
per
be
oh
12.
yeah,
It'd be
yeah,
about
okay.
it'd be about $12.
Either way, I'm picking the tacos
Yeah.
every day.
There's more meat in one of those tacos.
yeah, than the
than the
actual
whole
beef.
burger.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
All right, that one.
All right. Okay. So now we're actually playing. So,
Okay.
So we've got the long sausage, priced for $1,804. Those are looking okay.
Those are-
versus the pie and mushy peas.
I mean, I'm just like 100% the sausage.
I mean,
Yeah.
what the pie could be actually kind of tasty.
So here's the thing: it really depends on people's vibe on mushy peas. I found that more people have in the early days of Scrandle. My understanding is mushy peas would clear 100% of the time because scran is a very European term. But sausage also does really well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even necessarily have a problem with mushy peas, but
So this isn't necessarily your personal. This is
No,
This is
it's
you
what we
tr-
think the
you
more
trying to
people
guess.
were
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the most people did on that initial one. So I think it's left. I'll go with you
Yeah,
on
I think it's sausage.
People love their sausage.
yeah,
It's just a weirdly shaped bun for that sausage.
it's the best part.
Yeah.
It's the
That means
best
you get
kind.
more bun. Ooh,
Ooh, lordy.
there we go.
That doesn't go to 100%. What's the people who?
It's just between its initial thing.
Okay, the prime makes this hot dog less valuable.
Yeah. You're not on the mic there.
Both,
sorry, yeah.
both of these look pretty unappetizing.
Yeah, the katsu burger is kind of sad.
The katsu burger looks very sad. Not a big fan of Prime, but at least you get a drink.
Yeah, I mean, $20, $21 altogether.
I mean, I guess that's a pretty good hot dog.
It's like a. I think those are fixins probably that they threw on too.
Yeah.
They're looking like some. Is that like sad jalapenos on there, or like what is the? Is that I guess just onions? Eh?
Yeah.
Do people submit pictures to this, or is
Yeah,
this
that's
just
that's
like,
what this is. Like you submit it to the Scrandle. I think the Twitter or X or whatever.
Oh, okay. That is such a gray hot dog.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It's not terribly. Like I think the chicken katsu burger, while looking kind of sad, looks more appealing to me
Yeah.
as a food option.
Plus, you get some vegetables on there.
Yeah, I think honestly the color helps. I think it's right. I think it's.
I think I'll go. I'll go right with
I
you.
think
as
it's the
well.
katsu burger.
Yeah, but I don't know. People might like Prime. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
Oh.
people like the Prime.
Yeah.
Still, eh?
All right.
Yeah. Pizza slice and a beer for $33. It's Dos Equis, though.
Good lord, what?
Salt and pepper crispy chicken loaded fries. Damn.
I'm going with the fries.
Yeah.
That is a serious fry right there.
those are some good looking fries.
That is an absurd amount of money
yeah.
to spend on
Nope.
like a single beer and a really mediocre looking piece of pizza.
Yeah, I mean that's
the
the
fries
US
are
conversion.
priceless, though.
Well, hold on. There's a difference between priceless and no price.
This has got the squishy cheese on it too.
Yeah, the right just looks infinitely more appealing, and I think that's what most people would probably click on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh boy.
I don't. You. Okay, burger $7.50, or horseradish and red onion on bread.
So Chad, this
There's
isn't
no-
quite
It's just onion on bread.
yeah, this isn't quite fatty bread, right? Because this doesn't have the paprika. But
I
yeah,
mean, it's hard to beat the price, but like, it's just raw red onions and horseradish on a piece
I
of.
mean,
raw red what?
Shut up.
you get to watch a soccer game. That's cool.
Like,
That's with all of these.
what kind of bread is that?
I gotta say, Brazil usually does really well on this, and this is a heartbreaker to see. I would eat the right, honestly. The right looks fine.
That would be, your breath would be awful. It's just raw. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Scran is specifically like food at like sports events.
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yes. Yeah. Or
yeah.
just like arena food.
Yeah. All right. I go with the bread.
I'm gonna go bread
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah. Right bread, not burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a better picture of the burger might be better, but
So
yeah.
that's the thing, right? Like, I would say you gotta weigh your pick like 85% on the photo, but sometimes the price does weigh in on that as well.
This is like both look actually pretty good here.
Well, the lamb meat. What an odd way to take
So
the photo.
I think that the right is just infinitely, like, it just based purely on immediate information that
Yeah.
goes into my brain. I'm picking the right.
Yep.
And I think everybody's going to pick
That's
the right.
just like a whole meal, right?
Yeah. It's a well lit photo. You can actually see what all is there.
This
the other
looks
one's
like
just
you
a
went
box
on
of brown.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the. I'm a big fan of the. You get the Yorkshire pudding. The only thing I will say is I don't know if they just didn't put it on there. There's like none gravy or anything, right?
Yeah.
And so that's a dry. That is a dry eat on the right.
Yep.
Now the left is probably the wet. One of the wetter eats.
Yeah.
That's a wet
So
food.
it's lamb meat and okay. So it's like a
Like that could be very tasty with like some barbecue sauce.
I'm
think it's
sure it
probably
is.
fine.
It just doesn't look anywhere near as appealing as the right. So
I
based
feel-
solely
yeah.
on that, I'd go right.
I feel like this is like right before you just
Before you've
you just
kneaded
dunk the entire thing in gravy.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, big time.
Also, $4 more for the right. I gotta.
Sure.
Go with the right.
Yeah, let's go right. Damn, dog.
What? No,
you're so in.
This game is stupid.
welcome to the Scrandle
That's
mix,
dumb.
brother.
That's dumb. That's dumb. Garlic and tomato sausage and scrambled tofu bop
Yeah.
for $18 with hash browns.
Oh, those are the like the frozen hash browns too.
And then hot dog.
$12 hot dog, baby. $13 if we're rounding up.
But the now, if anything, what I've learned is that hot dog has a far too large a bun.
That's I mean, okay. It's honestly a good looking hot dog, but they've gone
It's good looking bread.
way too heavy on that mustard.
Yeah, that's from 2.
Yeah, that's 2 full mustard packets. And there's a third coming in.
I've learned the tech, by the way, what you do so Nicole and I like to get a hot dog when we're at the movie theater.
Okay.
That's our weirdo hot dogs joint.
Yeah.
You put the mustard on the top and then you rotate the dog.
Oh, yeah.
So that it's in the bun there and then you
Smart.
and then you don't get it all over the place.
I really want a hot dog now.
Hot dogs are the bomb.
Yeah, hot dogs are good.
They would go
I think I go left.
You think so? Okay.
I think so. I like that hot dog price is astronomical.
Yeah.
I'm going mostly on price on this one. Like
I do kind of love, like, I don't think I've ever been to an arena where they would serve scrambled tofu, but I like it.
yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot it's tofu. Okay, I will say Scrandlers be hating the vegetarian.
Yeah.
options.
Garlic
Okay.
and tomato sausage and scrambled tofu.
I mean, that's
I still think it's left, but like
it's going to be close.
yeah.
All right, let's go with it.
Going left?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not even close. All
remotely
right,
close.
great. Cheesesteak sub that comes with a fork, always a good sign, versus the chicken goujons.
Those do not look.
Those are the saddest
Those are
nuggies.
some sad looking.
Came with
nuggies.
ketchup too for some reason. Please
And-
don't dunk your nuggies in ketchup. They deserve better.
Yeah.
I- I'm concerned that it comes with ketchup and jam.
Yeah.
It could be a barbecue sauce.
Could be, or like a chutney. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think the thing about the cheesesteak sub, and I did this so many times when we were in Philly, I can't do Cheese Whiz, man. It
No.
grosses me out
It's
so
not very-
much.
It's not good.
You think that's Cheese Whiz? On
Oh,
this?
100%. If it's a cheesesteak goes with they get the Cheese Whiz on it. I mean, it's probably left, but like, yeah.
I mean, this is in England, so maybe they're doing it with proper cheese.
yeah. I think it's left.
I think it's left.
Left clears pretty easily there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
cod and
damn.
chips.
I want both of these.
That is what odd shapes of cod though. I gotta say.
Yeah, but damn, look at that steak, bacon, and onion baguette. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I think there's more meat outside the bun than actually.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have made a bigger slit in the bun or something.
Well, the fact that it looks like they just handed it to you on a napkin.
Where is the majority of the player base for this? Is it in the UK, like in Europe?
Like almost all of these have been Europe or UK.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm talking about the actual people who are picking though,
I think
because
it's
like
just worldwide, man. Like,
Yeah.
At this point, but like it could be UK people. People like their pies.
I'm thinking if it's more of a European based audience who is playing this game more often, then I'd probably lean
for the
more
fish.
the cod and chips there.
Yeah.
with mushy peas and
but-
shot masala.
Yeah, I think I like left. I think I like fish and chips.
I like left. Those chips are looking hella soggy, but like
Yeah.
I think I'm with you.
I
mean, here's the thing. I would looking between these two, I would mess up the right.
Yeah, although I don't. What's the sauce? I kind of want to know what
Ooh.
that sauce is, and it's
That's
not,
looking like
it's
a
not telling you.
chipotle aioli kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that would be sick. I'd be okay with that. But yeah, I think I like left.
All right, let's go left.
Ooh, okay,
nice.
okay.
Ooh, see, Brazil's usually got some really fun, good stuff.
Unidentified scran
Unidentified scran, yeah. So you're
With-
getting like the pie, the hot dog
with no price.
with no price versus the tropiero, which is pork, rice, beans, egg, and crackling. Oh, for $5.
I mean, this looks like almost like a Cornish pasty or something here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one's tricky, actually.
Yeah, I think I would pick left in a heartbeat. I'm almost thinking that people will pick right. Just 'cause
Left
it's
is
got
like
things that they
almost
know.
looks like
Yeah.
a plate lunch.
Yeah. But Brazil sometimes does really well because their stuff the exchange rate is so favorable. It's so cheap.
Yeah, like the one on the right's probably like $20, $25.
Yeah.
Based on what we've seen so far.
Yeah. If it came with a beer or something too,
So,
like
yeah, I like left.
let's go left. Let's pray. Let's
Oh,
go.
Lord, here we go. All right.
All right, last one, pie, mash, and liquor.
I don't want either of these.
The left
Lick-
looks actually great, I think.
Liquor in this case being the juice of the
Yes.
yeah.
stuff. It's sort of a parsley gravy.
Yeah.
That is a
Sad burger.
sad burger with ketchup. Yeah, no, I'm
I
going.
mean, bright side is at least the burger meat encompasses the bun. Like it's
true.
It's perfectly sized.
Also, clearly the person buying this burger is married, so that's something.
So that means that they make good choices, or what? What are we trying to say here?
Somebody
Does that burger come with a man?
somebody has endorsed this person on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. The left looks so gross. I don't know. I think the left looks great.
It looks.
It's just a clear gravy.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like wildly appealing, but I think the plate is doing it a bit of a disservice as well.
That's true. That
looks like
bowl,
a-
that bowl not big
It's like
enough for what you got
it looks
going
like
on.
a wood grain bowl, which is adding some darker colors that I think is not helping its case. But I think it's left.
I think it's left as well.
Yeah. Woo!
Close one though. All right, not bad. 8 out of 10.
That's not bad.
We're
That's not
powerful
bad. That's not bad.
scranners today.
All right.
We're beating the community average.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what's the super Scrandle thing?
I am curious what
Let's
Super
find out what-
Scrandle is. I
let's
have
find
no idea what it is. This
All right.
this must be a new thing.
Enhanced game mode.
All right, click it.
What does it do?
This looks the same.
Oh,
Whoa.
what's on the
But
bottom
what are the
though?
bottom things? As in like
You choose rather than just yes or no, it's like percentage.
Is that
like-
the difference?
how much better we think the one is going to be.
Is there a
Here we go. Enhanced daily mode. You start with 1,000 points and you select the amount to wager on whatever scran you think is superior. Correct guesses receive 100% of their wager. Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. Yeah. I mean, do you want
Every
to do
fifth
this?
round is
good.
evil.
I mean, let's try just the first one here.
Pipes are consumable lifelines with special effect. Oh, geez,
Wow.
this is more
They
complicated.
turned it a game mode. Well, yeah. I mean, I'd put so you can bet however much, right? So if you type if we do the 60
Yeah.
in the bottom right for the cottage pie.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, click that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's just go fast mode.
So now we're at 1,400. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Left.
Let's just go. You
60% left.
you go back and forth. We'll go back and forth. You
Okay.
go.
And-
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, easy W's.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go 60% right.
Hey, it's free though.
Yep.
But it's free.
27.
That's higher than it should have been. All right, quickly.
Ooh, it's gonna be left.
Wait.
Shout out to the UK to continue putting. Ooh,
Oh, you
was
gotta
it
go
all?
What's
all
the
go
all?
all in.
All in, baby.
Go
all
all
in
in.
left.
We're
Yeah.
going all in left.
Boom.
I like that it makes you wait for a sec. Bacon on a stick.
What
Oh,
the?
this is every 5. It's evil. This is evil scran mode.
Oh,
Oh.
bacon on stick, sausage, and rice cake skewer. I'm gonna
It's
go
like weirdly filtered
all,
on
all,
both sides.
all in right. All in right.
All right, all in right.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm hoping that it's all in on right. But
Yeah.
it's pricey. It
it's
is
50
pricey.
bucks.
But look how much food you're getting. That's 3 burgers.
It's for Sharon.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, I want that
Yeah.
immediately.
Me too.
What
All
the
right.
hell?
All in right.
All in right. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. All in left.
Yeah. I think that's good. Very nice. All right. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Slice of chocolate cake, only 50 cents. versus pie and mash.
56 cents?
It's a small piece of cake. All right, what are you going to do?
I think I'm going for cheap.
This is the hardest one we've had so far, I think.
I'll go cake.
All in on cake?
All in cake.
Oh, baby. Oh,
Boom.
baby.
Nice,
Okay,
nice,
all right,
nice.
We're great.
All right.
Uh,
The next one will be an evil one, and we'll I don't think there's an actual end to this.
Oh, this is a tough one. I like the look of the left, but
but like the donuts and the sweet and I'm going all in on the right.
All in on the right?
Yeah. Oh God.
oh, very nice. All right. All in. Ooh, that's a long tray of nachos.
What?
Oh, okay. For this one, they've obscured the names and the location.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going right. I think. Wait. Whoa. $40.
It's a sherry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going right, but I don't know, man.
Can
People
share
do.
between so many people across all their laps.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All in right. Oh no!
No!
Game over.
And that was all our money.
Your journey has ended in failure. You have been turned into Scrand.
I accept the consequences.
fell for the old nacho sharer.
Wait. You get turned into scrap. I didn't realize that was the
Yep.
Wait, hold on a
We've
second.
had a good run.
Oh, damn it. Oh, man. That was good. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Good old
Scrandle's my my.
What
morning
is the
thing.
most you've ever lost on a coin toss?
It's true.
Wordle
like-
really opened up the world to these fun daily games.
Yeah,
I like it.
you're you're a fan of the dulls.
I mean, I'm just a fan of like any game that like that. Like Time Guesser is a lot of fun. I always enjoy playing that. But yeah, all the New York Time games as well. Like,
You think Wordle was sort of the...
I think Wordle definitely
kicked it off.
popularized
I mean,
the,
like,
the daily kind of thing.
People were doing the it. We've just advanced beyond the New York Times crossword, right? Like it's all the hoop and stick of the game universe, the crossword, walked so that we were all able to, start doing all these different kinds of dulls and stuff like that. And it's looped back around now. Like my friend group that I hang out with most nights, they usually get like, you can do like a group crossword together. So you just like throw in a link and it'll be like a random crossword, and then you can all just fill it out together and stuff like that. I'm so bad at it. They asked me to stop contributing because I make it harder. Because I feel like, it's like, like a 4-letter word for like a parental figure, and I'm like, mom with 3 M's.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Oh my god. You were geo-guessing last decade. Yeah, again, I mean, I know that all of these games have existed for a very long time, but I definitely think that Wordle really elevated the idea of a daily game for a lot of people.
I think there just needs to be something that works your brain and gets you thinking and stuff like that, but also like isn't too difficult.
Correct.
And the rules can be explained. Like, as somebody who has to basically convince a group of adults to learn a new board game every week, it's that's the biggest ask, and why you tend to find that especially on like AFKs and stuff like that, we're not bringing in the Twilight Imperiums, and for the people who have been like, okay, here, you know what? This seems like the best place to probably bring this up now, because it's the Ben episode of Good Morning Moonbase. Ben, why haven't you played Arkham Horror on AFK? We have so much Arkham Horror stuff, and the answer is it is a grindy game. There's a lot of pieces to it, and it is not the easiest game to pick up, in my opinion. I think it looks really cool, and I like the whole idea and stuff like that. But you have to also realize that, like, as I just said, like, I have to convince a bunch of people to learn this whole new rule set and stuff. And so I've started to gravitate a little bit more towards the easier to pick up games. And yeah, I think it could be good for like a long game and stuff. And we're picking up.
That people are like willing to put in the time and.
Well, yeah, and like one thing that I was talking to Corey about this last week, where we were playing Dice Forge, right?
Mm-hmm.
We played Dice Forge a bunch. We have some fun expansion stuff for it that we've never actually touched, and the reason behind that is it's just like it. Unless you get like the exact same people who have played it before and they remember everything about what they did, playing the expansion for a game is really difficult. So something that I want to try and do in the future is play like. Put on the schedule like we're gonna play Dice Forge, right? And then the next week
We're gonna play
it's the same for people, and we're gonna play the expansion.
Yeah.
But then I have to try and I was like, oh, what if I did that for a whole month and we did every Everdell expansion? I'm like, oh, I'm just reinventing long game.
Yeah, that's just, that is kind of just a long game. So I like the idea of like coming back to it the next week. Like I think that works well.
Doing like a 2-of kind of thing.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
That works well.
Yeah, or is this your card? Like it could Arkham Horror is a card-based game, so it could go on as this your card too.
Yeah.
It's also conveying the information to the audience.
I was going to say that's the big one is you got to make the game needs to be presentable to you or it doesn't really work because if you can't make heads or tail out of what you're looking at without like at least with like a little bit of like knowledge, then it doesn't really work as a stream game. It's hard.
Yeah. There's we in the live streaming board games sort of area, we are definitely at the forefront of that sort of area.
Yeah,
but there are a lot of pre-recorded board gaming shows out there that do very, very well. And there are ones that do crunchy ones. And I think the tabletop board gaming, for example, is a great example of that. But because you have the access, because it's a pre-recorded thing and you're able to edit things and like properly give off all the information, I think that's why those games are able to be done in that sort of way.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that a lot of the really popular ones won't even get into something that crunchy.
No.
Like they're like Smosh has like it's called Board AF as their board game thing, but they don't play like the crunchy games. They play a lot more like party kind of games and stuff because it's just easier to showcase that kind of stuff. So we definitely we have a little bit of a niche in the live streaming space, but you still need to find that like happy middle ground. How can and some people really like that. Like Nicole has mentioned to me, she's like, what I do like about AFK is that like I feel like I'm watching the game and like I can watch someone play a game of this. Right? And it's like a little bit less about the personalities and stuff. So we've, Paul and I have refined the presentation of AFK, I think, quite a bit over the years. If you go back and you look at like AFKs from way back, even when I was like early on in running it and stuff, it is monumentally different. It used to just be top down camera,
top down, that's it.
Let that shit ride.
Yep.
And it's also like one of the things that I like about long game, as a sort of running tech and doing that kind of stuff is that it does, it's like, okay, if we're committed to say doing doing the Heroes of the Atari Cluster thing for a certain number of weeks, it's like, okay, cool. I know that I can now, it's worth my while to spend some time doing up some nice overlay stuff so that Ian can, pull in his phone and show off that part, and we have like got like a nice overlay for all the stats of the ships and
we were talking
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this morning, Paul, with like, is this your card? Like, Beej was asking, like, oh, could you get like the cards and stuff up on the card reader, right? Like the playing cards kind of a thing.
Oh,
and Paul's like, yeah, probably, and he's like, oh, well, could you go even further and like have a little thing that calculates what would be the best hand, like when they're fanning it out or whatever, or how many points that they've earned. He's like, yeah. But they're playing crib once.
Yeah.
Like, why would I spend this amount of time doing it? And it's like we could do that for any of these sort of board games that we play on the show.
I mean, if we wanted to become a professional crib channel, that's all we play from now on. That's it. Every show is still the same name, but we just play crib.
Yeah, I bet you that market hasn't been cornered yet.
Probably not.
On Twitch.
And it's like, for Is This Your Card, it's worked out well because obviously there's a lot of infrastructure that we have existing for Magic playing.
Yeah.
Because we spend a lot of time playing Magic. And so a lot of that can be adapted to other card games and stuff.
There was the Friday night, the Twilight Zone episode of Friday nights where it's like, what is magic? On Friday we play bridge.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about.
I don't know. That's a classic card game that I do not know how to play.
I don't know
I've
how to
never
play
played bridge. I know nothing about it.
Ashley keeps badgering, not even badgering, but we keep talking about learning it. I think maybe.
Does Ashley know how to play it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crib's my go-to like camping game.
Yeah.
When I have a little crib.
I should
thingy.
probably learn how to play.
It's good. Yeah, it's. I mean, like it gets really really quick, and then you do. The only thing about crib is so it is not 100% this. There is a level of thought process and stuff too. You are making choices.
Yeah.
There is a small element of the game is like a little like luck and predetermined in the way that the deck rolls out, right? It's not. It ain't Candyland, but it's like if you just keep getting dealt garbage cards, there's only so much you can do, and so you sometimes can just lose, right? But
Yep.
but it's a fun one, and I used to play crib with my grandpa all the time, and it was that game that it's like I learned as a kid, and then I wouldn't see him for a bit, and then I'd go back over. He's like, "You remember how to play crib?" And I'm like, "Nope."
Nope.
And he'd teach me how to play crib again, and, and so eventually, and it's still to the point where the times between me actually playing crib are enough that I'm like, "All right, hold on, let me look this up again." Right? Okay,
You can at least quickly familiarize yourself. Yeah, that's fair. All right, it is 22 after.
What the hell?
Time flies.
That went super quick.
Yeah. So we are going to move into our final segment of every week, which is chit-chatting about stuff we've been doing, playing, reading, watching,
Living,
laughing,
Learning.
loving, playing. Nope, never mind.
Petting?
Petting
My dog.
Pet
My dog.
my
and my
dog.
cat.
Yep.
My snakes.
Petting my dog. What have you been up to, Ben? What are you playing? What are you reading? What are you watching?
Well,
Listening to.
little bit of everything. So right now, we kind of talked about in the watching sphere. Right now, I'm on new season of Thing came out. Therefore, you have to rewatch all the X seasons or whatever.
Okay.
Right? So we just finished rewatching season 1 of Wednesday, so I can watch the second season of Wednesday.
Okay.
Prior to that, it was Twisted Metal, which is so good.
I've heard actually good things
It's
about
so good. Anthony Mackie and Stephanie Beatrice are so good together.
Where is that? I know it's on Plex, I assume now.
It's
but
on my Plex if you want to watch it.
Where is it?
It was on Paramount, I think.
Oh, I definitely don't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super funny. And then we got to rewatch all of Stranger Things so we can watch the new Stranger Things kind of thing, right? So I'm in the rewatch zone. Although I did take a brief stint while I was sick and I picked up watching Blue Eye Samurai.
Ooh, okay.
Which is good. Genuinely recommend. It's a little bit slow, which is why I was just like, I'll watch this in bits and pieces and stuff. But yeah, it's good. Good animated show. I think it won like animated awards in the year that it came out. It was a Netflix one. In terms of games, the not really the pre-patch, but a big patch for WoW hit where they gave you early access to the new housing system.
Oh, right.
So housing is now in World of Warcraft, and it
just took 20 years.
It just took 20 years, and they've officially sort of done it in a way that is like, it's the biggest middle finger to Final Fantasy 14 people because they basically it's very clear that they looked at everything that Final Fantasy 14 does and went, no, we're gonna bring together all the things that people are mad about it and not do that in ours, right? So there's infinite amount of houses. Everybody gets one. It's cheap as hell. It doesn't cost you anything like that. There are no restrictions when it comes to like placement of things. Besides, obviously, there's an amount of things you can place. Sure. But they're like, yeah, if you want to put that chair in the room and then have it hover 5 feet, like things off the floor,
go for it. Yeah.
You want to have that thing clip into another thing. You want to clip like 5 chairs together to make like a TV with like a mirror behind it. Boom, go for it. They do not care.
Okay.
You're able to do whatever you want. It is actually impressive. And the thing that got me too was when the exterior does not determine what the interior is. So you can have this bitty little house, but then when you go on inside, you actually get to go from like a top level out and like design the entire like floor plan and layout. And you can have a bunch of floors up and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, incredibly interesting.
How does it actually work in the game? Like, how do you get there? What can you do? Can you travel anywhere?
So
Can
it's
you auction house?
Yeah,
Can
so it's
you-
its own zone.
Okay.
That you can go through from any of the cities, and there's an alliance one and there's a horde one. But if you have an alliance character, get the house, you can bring your horde character there if you want.
Okay.
So it's its own area. And it's divided into districts. So I think there's like something like 40-ish plots.
Is it a house
in
per
instance.
account?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So one person couldn't just go out and buy a bunch.
Okay.
But you get one on the alliance and one on the horde.
Okay.
If you want.
Okay.
And you're in that zone, and other people's houses are in that zone, and it's one big instance, so you can all see each other and all that jazz. The communication features isn't all there; like you can't like leave little notes on people's.
Can you
houses yet.
choose who you're with?
Yes, so you can
Okay.
there's public districts, which is just everybody can go. You can make one just for your guild. You can make one just for yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, that's
Or just
cool.
one for your friends or whatever, right? Like it's however you want to do it, right? And then later on, it is in your best interest though, as a way to endorse people maybe going to public or bigger ones. Is once the thing gets going, they'll have what's called the Endeavor system, which is you do quests and stuff to level up the neighborhood, and there'll be events and stuff. And then as you level up, your house will level up, so you'll get like a higher placement rate of items and all that kind of jazz. So
Cool.
yeah, it's quite impressive. I don't play WoW as like deeply as I used to. I'm very surface level, but my friends and I will do like we do a lot of Mythic Plus and stuff. But it's been fun just like playing with my Barbies.
Yeah, I mean,
in my little house, I
Yeah.
like building houses and stuff like that. And so my friends and I'm not really part of a guild anymore. So maybe I should come back. I'll come crawling back to the Snorsh United kids or the Pluto kids if you'll have me, because most of the people I play with have stopped. But three of my friends, we found an area in the Alliance place that's like kind of like a little cul-de-sac with just three. So we've like all grouped our houses together like that, and so you can just like walk into each other's houses and do all that.
that's super cute.
Yeah, it's very, very cute.
right.
And then at some point, while I was sick, I got so sick that apparently I queued up for a solo ranked game of League of Legends. Do
Ugh.
not remember it. Won handily, and then I woke up from a 3-hour nap with the thing like still on or whatever. So I guess that's what I've been doing.
All right. All right.
No idea why that happened. Music wise, I don't know. Okay, so I've been trying to get off Spotify because I'm really annoyed with it. But the Spotify Wrapped came out, and I went through that. Apparently, my Spotify age is 28.
Damn.
So I'm a young, hip, and cool guy, I guess is what that
Damn.
means. But yeah, I've been trying to get off Spotify, but unfortunately, people keep suggesting ones that are better, and they're not. I still feel that Spotify is the best at what it does, which sucks. I don't want to be on it. But I recently got into a group called the Philharmonic because I caught one of their Tiny Desk performances, and they're really fun. Yeah, kind of like R&B. Group does a lot of like really fun stuff. If you're looking for a fun song by them, "Drugs" by the Philharmonic is really good.
Drugs are great.
Yeah,
Love
drugs are great.
Drugs are great.
Did I miss any of the media things? That was kind of it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You didn't have to hit all of them.
I don't read. I don't know how to read, so
Oh.
I don't read books. I'm not a book guy.
That's
I've never been
fair.
a book guy.
I bought a little light that I can use in bed so I can read books in bed now.
Nice. There you go.
I love that the took a second for the lower third. It just said "drugs are great" in the font. Oh, that was great. Yeah. I bought a little light because I was like, I can't read in bed at night when we go to bed because I didn't have like the light beside my bed is way too bright. And so I bought one of those like little bands that like wrap around your neck and just shoot some light out. And I'm like, this is great. Now I can read in bed.
I've been trying. That's going to be my gift for Nicole this year as well, because we have like a side lamp or whatever that she uses to read, but it's so bright.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed, she's like, okay, I'm going to finish this chapter or whatever, and it'll take like quite a while, and I'm just like, meh,
Please make
it's
light
so
go away.
bright.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta get something
Yeah.
like that. One of the she wants one of the ones that clip on to the book. So.
Oh, yeah. I guess I would. Yeah, those would probably work pretty well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. God, I don't feel like I've been doing much. I've been playing Tarkov. I don't know why.
Not Ark, eh?
No, I haven't played Ark since before Desert Bus, actually.
Wow,
No,
that was
I need to get
brief
back.
love affair.
Well, it's because Tarkov came out. Tarkov
Ah.
1.0 came out, but it's still just Tarkov. But there's just something about that stupid game.
So they
that,
came for
like,
the king and they missed.
I think they did I think Ark did a pretty good job of stealing some people away from Tarkov, actually. Because like Tarkov 1.0 came out and everybody's like, what? Why did you take 10 years on this? Like this game, this game should have been out 5 years ago. Now that we actually see what they added, it's just like, what? Okay, you can escape now. It's hard as hell, and maybe only like a couple dozen people have done it in the 3.5 weeks that 1.0 has been out now. And it's something that I will probably never do because it's an enormous time sink and it requires a level of skill at the game that I don't think I possess. So, like, yay! But at least it's still fun to play with my friends. So
This is how I feel about any of these games. These like couple. I think it was like during Desert Bus. Max was like, "Yeah, Valheim 1.0 comes out soon," and I was like, "They're like, I'm really excited about that." And I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." Haven't you like played the crap out of that game over the past like 2-3 years that it's been in like early? It's a survival crafting game. Like, are you gonna play through it again now that it's like out or whatever? I don't know. Like, I don't understand that sort of thing, which is why I tend to not.
Well, I mean, the big thing with Tarkov is
Ark Survival and like those ones that are still in. Is Ark still in early access?
Oh,
or
I have
whatever?
no idea. Oh, well, I think isn't Ark 2 out now?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. I mean, the big reason why Tarkov works as a game that people comes back to is just the PvP aspect and the fact that no raid is ever the same and you're constantly doing something. You constantly have stuff to do. Like, I get why it's successful in spite of everything that has going against it, but yeah, we'll see. I can already feel like the guys, because I play with Surge and Joe Kim and Funko and our buddy Dylan, and I can already kind of feel them all kind of like pulling back in the amount that we play together. So like, who knows? I don't
There's
know.
also just a lot of games, and those games that like you're like that you keep. It's like why I don't play as much WoW as I used to. Right? It's just there's a lot of good games that have come out, and you know, voting in the video game award stuff or whatever. I was just like, man, you know, I really do not play a lot of these like the big titles that come out each year.
No.
So,
Paul, what have you been up to?
I'm playing. I've been playing the crap out of Hades 2.
Ooh, okay.
I'm really enjoying that one. And I mean, I've got to the point now where I've basically like done. I think I'm pretty. You know, I finished the plot line, finished the like extra story stuff, finished basically all the like optional things. So I mean, I'm still enjoying playing it, but I'm one of those players that I kind of need some sort of impetus to keep it's like if I don't have if there isn't like some sort of little carrot on a stick, then I'm like, okay, I think maybe. But I just recently also, because it was on sale, Blueprints was on sale this weekend, so I grabbed that and I've played a couple of runs of that, and I can see how that could suck me in pretty well. So I've been playing that and enjoying it.
What's going to win Game of the Year?
probably Expedition 33.
The Expedition 33.
Yeah,
I mean, it's going to win something. It's got most nominations, but
God, how amazing would it be if it gets just completely snubbed?
I mean,
well, I mean, I was talking about this on the day that Shroud was like trying. He's like,
oh,
no,
he's trying real hard.
He's trying real hard because he's like, God, and I feel like this phrase has got to live in infamy, which is him saying multiplayer games are the minority in the gaming sphere, and I'm just like, no, they're not.
I mean, when it comes to awards, maybe,
but I guess
not certainly not in.
it's. I mean, yeah, but hasn't that happened on the Oscars? Like, movies that get nominated for a ton of things don't actually win anything.
Yeah, oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, but I think at minimum, it'll probably win breakout in one of the categories is like breakout indie title of the year. Like
100%.
That's it's like up against a couple of things and stuff, but yeah, I think it probably gets there. Music, it might win. I was a little bummed to see that like South of Midnight was not in the music category, but it wasn't a couple of the ones and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's so hard to quantify. The VGAs mean nothing, but like to the companies, it feels good and stuff. And especially as like a dev, if you're in corporate game development and your game wins Game of the Year, you might get to keep your job this year, you know,
Yeah.
and that's why I do put some stock in the VGAs because it's just like because that is what the the corporate it might and not even right, but it's
Yeah.
like that's what the corporate bean counters tend to like take a look at, right? So I think it does, and especially if you're an indie studio and you win a thing, it puts eyes on your game and it's good in that way, right? Like
How do the VGA? How do the award? Are they just vote based? Like
VJs are it's mostly a team of like games journalists.
Yeah,
and there's a small percent.
just like the grant. It's they got
see,
they got an academy.
the
panel.
the only award
there's
show
a,
that I
there's a small percent of
Yeah.
it that's voted by the audience as well.
Yeah, that's all I want with an award show is just give me a popularity contest because art is subjective and there's no way to say one is better than the other.
Yep.
So just tell me which one the audience liked the most. That's the one that I actually think I care about.
Yep.
But,
As a quick note,
Isn't that what the streamer awards are?
yeah, but that thing is I watched the streamer awards.
Did
and I don't
you?
know why.
Yeah.
What a mess of a broadcast too.
The only thing that I know about the streamer awards, it's funny because I was talking to Serge about it, and he's like, "I feel like it's the pinnacle of like our career path," and I'm just like, "It shouldn't be."
Oh God, no!
I hope it's not.
It's absolutely not.
But,
Because
like-
it's just the top.
It's just not what I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Kai Cenat.
No,
you know, I don't want
yeah.
to. I don't want that. Like that is not what I'm. We're not doing this to strive to hit that fame level.
No.
You know, but the one thing I did hear or read purely through just like scrolling through social media was this whole best VTuber.
Oh,
thing
peanut. Yeah,
with
burnt
the,
peanut.
with the burnt peanut.
Yeah.
And how people are like the just raging conversations. It's like not a real YouTuber or VTuber.
VTuber,
Blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, you know, going back and forth. And I'm like, if anything, I think what you should take away from this is that y'all need to figure out what VTuber means. Because a lot of people are acting like it's anime character or bust.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think that's the
no.
case.
That shouldn't be the definition of it.
right?
No.
It's supposed to be like virtual tuber or whatever, right? Like
You're thinking busty anime character.
yeah, right? And so I don't know. And I do want to also put forth out there that when I was talking about this, there was a number of people that I saw in chat who were just like there are people who I think that who distance themselves from this sort of thing and think that they are better for not engaging in that sort of sphere. And I think it's okay to be interested in this kind of thing in this streaming world. It's an interesting thing. It's no being like, yo, I know that Burnt Peanut won the VTuber awards and blah blah and Iron Mouse was cheering them on and stuff like that, who is, probably one of the biggest VTubers out there. And they're like, how do you even know that crap? I'm like, how do you know so-and-so from X sports team?
Sure, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
How do you know X actor was in X movie? Exactly the same thing. So let people enjoy things and be in that sort of sphere.
And-
As dumb as the streamer awards are, I still think they're worth something.
And it's like, is there a difference between like best VTuber or best streamer and most popular streamer?
Well, I mean, the Game Awards are a popularity contest.
Or
and
the streamer awards.
the Streamer Awards are a popularity contest, and Peanut is probably the most explosive streamer of the year.
Yeah.
That guy was streaming to less than 1,000 people a year ago on Twitch. He's now streaming to about 100,000 a night across 4 different platforms.
Yeah, I think
He's gotten huge.
a lot of these ones are trajectory based.
Yeah,
I
oh,
think,
yeah.
Right? It's like how there was the year where what's his face, who was kind of falling off the face of the planet a little bit. Pirate Software was like won like a ton of awards.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stuff like that
Yep.
because he had like that massive upward trajectory. Now he's kind of like not milkshake ducked, but like he's kind of fallen off a little bit and stuff, and so you don't see him at any of like the awards or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's very much just like whose name did you see a lot this year, right? And that they're probably going to win some awards.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, friends. I think that's going to wrap things up here for this morning. Thank you all so much for hanging out on the today's episode of Good Morning Moonbase.
Yeah, it was
Thanks.
fun being over here.
But yeah, Ben for hanging out. Thanks to Paul for 3 weeks in a row of running the technical side of things. You get to
Who's on next week?
so next week Ben will return to the box.
Yeah, Paul, I'm coming back for my job.
Yeah, and Graham is going to be sitting here because
He gets to have an actual episode.
yeah, because while Graham has been on this show before, he was on the episode 0 before we even had a name or a structure.
I would argue that Paul's also been denied a James episode.
Yeah, a few people have. Paul, Kathleen, and Alex.
Yeah.
I think are the 3 that I will need to do again when I am actually here. I mean, Graham is also kind of responsible for the cereal bit, right? Like he had those Frosted Flakes that came in after the subathon, and so he decided to bring them on the show, and it turned into the whole bit that we do every week now.
Graham
so.
gets to pick a cereal.
Yeah, exactly.
I did think it was funny, like, one of the things that I've seen people talking about Good Morning Moonbase is that it's fun to see sort of interactions between people who don't aren't necessarily, you always see them interacting together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is great. But then it's like the 3 episodes that Graham has hosted were Graham and I, Graham and Kathleen,
Graham and Alex. Yeah.
which is like the pairings that happen the most often.
There's a little bit of that OG aspect, though. That's nice to it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for hanging out. Big shout out to everybody who supports us on the various different ways you can do it, whether it's the Patreon right there, patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. You can become a subscriber, give us bits here on Twitch, or becoming a member over on the various YouTube channels we have. Also, check out store.loadingreadyrun.com if you'd like to buy some merchandise with the dollary dues in your bank account, as Ben would say. Really do appreciate everybody hanging out. And yeah, we'll be back next week with Graham sitting right there. So
In this chair.
thank you everybody for hanging out. We'll see you later.
Bye.